what it be like, man. You know what I mean? I don't never stop this shit. I always keep this shit the way it's supposed to be, you know what I mean? I don't know how most people think, but I think on some real shit, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like my nigga said in Hustle and Flow, I ain't never putting no shit on top of shit. You know what I mean? I just want to give a shout out to niggas and tell niggas, man, can't keep it real with nobody else unless you keep it real with yourself first, you know what I mean? That's why I always make sure that I keep it real with myself. Sometimes you might not have a lot, but you really might got more than everybody else, you know what I mean? And it's a lot of people that hate on people because they don't got, or because they do got. Whatever, however you want to say it, however you want to take it, however you want to make it, you know what I mean? Just be keeping shit real, man. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas be saying a lot of shit. I brush that shit off, man. Cause can't none of these niggas make or break me. You know what I mean? Haters can't stop me. You know what I mean? Nothing. Off no bullshit. If I was supposed to be dead, God would have let me die a long time ago, you know what I mean? Well, my road to riches is me. My riches is to get to wherever I'm supposed to get at in life. Make sure the kids that come behind me is raised right as what it is right now, you know what I mean? This ain't no motherfucking New Jack City no more. Can't be no more New Jack City, because guess what? Guess what? It ain't. That shit's going out of style again. It's gonna make a comeback again. You know what I mean? But niggas who out here making millions, you know what I mean? They don't really get to use that shit and spend that shit. Drug dealing don't do nothing but end up having to pass that shit down to your nephew, your niece. You know what I mean? Little shawty smoking while they pregnant, tricking their body out and shit like that when they little kids and shit. You know what I mean? Shit like that. I ain't saying weed ain't good, nigga. Don't never try to tell me I said that, nigga. Weed is lovely. That chronic, yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about, all that shit, man. I ain't even gonna break it down in specifics and all that and tell niggas what it do. But y'all niggas know what I'm talking about. While y'all think in Columbia, every day during school they take an hour out to teach their kids why not to do drugs, why not to use cocaine and heroines and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's because that's some real shit. But they sell the shit. You know what I mean? Because they know other people is dumb enough to buy that shit, man. Pay attention to all this shit, man. You know what I mean? If your mother and your daddy ain't teach you, nigga, remember, man, somebody out here to teach you, man. You know what I mean? You learn what you're doing from somewhere and from somebody. It's like, I ain't never faked and stunned about the shit that I learned. Yeah, I learned my shit from some cool people, some good-hearted people, and some ruthless-ass people. You know what I mean? It's like niggas be out here backbiting on their family and shit, talking shit about their family when they family out here trying to do shit and get up. You know what I mean? Just because your family member asked you to help them, don't mean to kick them in their motherfucking nuts or in their ass, you know what I mean? Just because your family member asked for help, you should be more willing to help. Should be wanting to keep niggas from out here being on the motherfucking streets hustling and motherfucking doing that shit. Yeah, everybody got their grind, everybody got their move. You can't stop motherfuckers from using it or from dealing it. You feel me? You can't stop niggas from wanting to rob niggas. You can't do all that shit. That shit's a part of they agenda, part of their heart and all that shit. You know what I mean? Do that shit for real and keep that shit extra real, man, with your motherfucking self before you think about doing it with somebody else, you know what I mean? Let's think about it. How you gonna sit back and sell keys of coke and chop up, cook up, and sell drugs to somebody else's children and kids, but then you want to keep your kids off of it? Come on, man. Like my ESPN niggas say, come on, man. It's that shit, man. I just be keeping that shit motherfucking triller than trill, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't be, you know what I mean? My life is never, my life never been based on a rap song. It's been rap songs based on my life though out here. You know what I mean? This is shit I do, man. I love this shit, man, and I'm just trying to tell y'all, man, each one teach one. Not how they said it on this or for the politics shit, nigga, because I ain't no politician. If I ever became a politician, my anti-drug war would be vicious. You know what I mean? Would be vicious. Not Ronald Reagan time, though, man. Not Ronald Reagan time. I'm just talking about I just be out here telling more of these motherfucking kids, man, leave that shit alone. Stop supporting these dumbass niggas who want to sell you motherfucking drugs. I ain't talking about weed. Weed is not a drug. That chronic is not a drug. Because we can use that shit to build buildings. We can use that shit to make clothes. We can use that shit to feed animals. We can use that shit to purify the air and all that shit. But you can't do none of that shit with coca leaves and cracks and heroins and shit, man. And I don't even want to get into the gist of all that shit, you know what I mean? I don't even want to break that shit down to the way that niggas think that they want to break it down. Cause somebody gonna take what I say right now and manipulate it into what they wanted to do. You know what I mean? That shit, man. I remember standing out here at all these spots and motherfuckers selling this shit, doing this shit. Thought it was cool, but something always in my heart told me that this shit was wrong. And then I found out, and I realized, damn, this shit tore my family apart at one time. And then a lot of niggas seen their families get torn apart by this shit, and they willing to let this shit tear their families apart. You know what I mean? Why? Why? You know what I mean? It's just like the government. Why should the government have to pay for you to go to the lung doctor if you smoke cigarettes? That's just stupidity, man. That's just stupidity. You know what I mean? Why somebody else gotta take care of your children because you out here strung out? I ain't saying the people that strung out everything is always their fault, but yeah, it's your fault. Stop lying to yourself, man. Stop trying to make excuses, man. Ain't no excuses, man. This shit is real life, real talk, you know what I mean? That shit that I like to say, the shit that's on my motherfucking mind, you know what I mean? Niggas want to talk about why everybody else getting all the jobs and come over. Yeah, I be hating that shit too, because a lot of people come from other countries and come over here and be having it gravy. Bring their little money from over in their country and they get more than us because they came from a different country. But niggas that's born here and raised here and grew up in this shit, we don't get no break. They want us to work extra hard. They want us to work harder than the person that came over here. You know what I mean? And that shit is fucking stupid, man. That shit is so fucking stupid. So they went on and put the black man up in the White House because they was tired of hearing niggas' mouth about that shit, man. And then niggas getting all nice and just shutting up about certain shit, man. Stop lying to your kids like racism ain't still out here, man. That shit's here, man. That shit's still here, man. This is the fucking America. This what this country was built on. You know what I mean? And I ain't even talking like, oh yeah, I ain't even trying to get on that slavery shit. You know what I mean? But I know Martin and Malcolm rolling over in their graves like 150,000 times. All the niggas out here doing shit that they saying they doing and, you know what I mean, and not doing the shit that they supposed to be doing. Some niggas don't even try. Some of us out here, motherfucker, injured and hurt and fucked up in the game. But we trying, but we can't even get a motherfucking helping hand when we try so hard. But we try even harder not to be out here on these blocks and on these streets and shit. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas better believe this and feel what I'm talking about, man. Cause this that motherfucking shit where, yeah, man, you need to understand, man. And if you don't understand, man, sit down and get somebody to teach you, man. Get somebody to show you, man. Cause somebody will show you. Somebody will tell you, man. Why does it take for a nigga to get locked up 20 times for them to change their life? Why can't they just do it off the natural? You know what I mean? Why does it take for a nigga to motherfucking get shot, get stabbed, and then believe, oh yeah, this is what I should have been doing. Nah, man. Teach your kids that shit before all that shit happened, man. Prevent that shit, man. Preventative maintenance is the best maintenance. Mr. Sanford Kramer taught me that the best. Preventative maintenance is the best maintenance. You know what I mean? Everybody want to live these rap songs and shit, man. Listen to what these rappers is really saying, though, man. Most of these rappers is keeping it real when they spitting that shit that they been through in that struggle. You know what I mean? Other motherfuckers who spitting, writing rap songs, living somebody else's life, man, them niggas is fake, man. Talking about they ain't from where they from and all that shit and everything, man. Fuck that shit, man. Want fake like they sold drugs and shit, man. I don't think drug dealing is cool, man. You got some motherfucking chronic though, and you got that good, that fire, that pack. Man, sell that shit to me, man. I'll buy it from you. You know what I mean? And what niggas need to start doing anyway is taking their own fucking charges too, man. That's why the motherfucking dope game fucked up anyway, to make niggas be even more fucked up. Cause the dope game teach you some ignorant shit. The dope game teach niggas that it's okay to say that, to throw the shit on somebody's floor of their car and say it ain't theirs, and say it's the niggas in the car. Nigga, if you riding with me in my car, you better not have shit on you anyway getting in my shit. But if you do got some shit on you, and the feds pull us over, and I know it ain't mine, and you throw it on the floor, nigga, guess what, nigga? We ain't making it away from where the car pulled over at. Cause I'm about to get me a motherfucking whooping a nigga ass charge right there. And guess what? The police will most likely let me do it. And they'll understand what I'm talking about, nigga. Cause you don't tell, you don't snitch. But niggas take your own charge, cause that's just like snitching, nigga. That's just like snitching, nigga. Not taking your own charge, you putting your charge on somebody else. You know what I mean? I can see if it's your man and your man was like, oh yeah, I know you got backup time and I know this is your third strike and all that shit. Then yeah, that's different, man. Let your man take the charge, but you better take care of every responsibility that nigga had while he was out on the street. And I know for a fact niggas don't keep it real like that. You know what I mean? But then at the same time, nigga, man, take your own motherfucking beat. Stop telling. You out here, you doing it, nigga. Do it then. Do it the way you doing it. You know what I mean? If you out here, motherfucking, thinking that everything is everything and you want to be Mr. Motherfucker Hustle Mania, you want to be motherfucker Tony Montana, don't tell on a nigga. Keep that shit there for real, man. You know what I mean? That's why niggas be out here motherfucker getting killed up and all that shit. And then plus niggas need to start standing up and punching niggas in their motherfucking mouth for motherfucker doing them dirty, man. I ain't seen a nigga get punched in their mouth in a long time for just doing something that they know they wasn't supposed to. Everybody think everything is agreeable now. You know why? Because everybody running to the police and telling this shit. Snitching on niggas and shit. All that bullshit, man. Don't do that shit, man. Take your motherfucking charge. If you gotta lay down for 18 months, lay down. If you gotta lay down for 5 years, lay down, nigga. You know what I mean? If they give you a life sentence, nigga, you know you ain't doing, nigga, that's what the court system is for. You know what I mean? Appeal that shit 100,000 times, nigga, until they tell you can't do it no more, man. Find a loophole, man. Don't snitch, though, man. Don't put nobody else in parody just because you are. You know what I mean? Feel me, man? Just that shit that be motherfucking like realer than real, man. And I'm tired of niggas acting like this shit is all cool, man. Tired of my little young niggas talking about they out here doing this and selling that. Come on, dog. You flipping the motherfucking same 8-ball or the same wholesale or the same half ounce. If you ain't got a motherfucking, you ain't got 6 bricks in the basement, nigga, or it's your stash spot, man, put that shit the fuck down, because you're not going to make no bread, because guess where you're going to be at before you get to enjoy your bread, if you do make it. Yeah, you might buy some Jordans and some Avizus and some, all of that, whatever you want to buy, whatever you want to put on and all that shit. You might get yourself a whip and all that shit, but guess what that shit turned into when the feds get you, nigga? Turns into theirs. Theirs. Your family don't get the benefit from it, nobody. And then guess what? You just help them make more money a day, because they make like $500 a day for housing your stupid ass in the motherfucking jail facility. They definitely do. Like $500 a day, man. When you could have been out here doing something different, trying to make something different of your motherfucking self. You know what I mean? Stop trying to be what you think everything is, man. Asked a little dude the other day, you know what New Jack City is? He was like, nah. I was like, oh, watch the movie. He was like, it's a movie? I was like, yeah, nigga, watch the movie. A lot of niggas don't even know what Menace to Society is. They never sat down and watched it. You know what I mean? They watch Boys in the Hood because that shit come on motherfucking BET all the time, man. That shit some real shit too, man. This shit ain't gotta be like that no more, man. Y'all niggas know what I'm saying. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Y'all just start keeping it real with yourself. Nut check yourself. Chin check yourself, man. You know what I mean? Stop looking for all that love in all the wrong places, man. Let that shit find you, man. You know what I mean? Stop paying for friends and shit, man. You know what I mean? I don't like that shit, man. Stop paying for fucking friends. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta do what they do just to be their friend, nigga. It's a difference between being cool and having respect. You know what I mean? I'd rather be the nigga with all the respect, because that'll make me cool. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about aggressive respect. I'm talking about respect for doing something with itself. You know what I mean? Because that nigga that just be cool, that, oh yeah, that's the cool nigga. That nigga cool as shit. That nigga cool as shit. Guess where he usually end up at? In that motherfucking cell, and y'all don't even know that nigga crying every single night. Might not even be on the outside, but it be on the inside all the time. You know what I mean? I felt that fucking pain of being locked in that box. I felt that motherfucking pain of what it's like to be through that shit, nigga. You know what I mean? That shit is not cool, man. When they say you can't see your mother, can't see your kids. You know what I mean? You gotta look through a glass, nigga. 30-second showers and shit, nigga. Come on, man. A lot of niggas ain't even built for that shit, man. Niggas ain't even built for that shit, man. Y'all niggas start keeping this shit extra real with your motherfucking self, and I'ma keep it real with me. You know what I mean? Don't keep it real because I say keep it real, man. Keep it real because I hope that's the way you was born, man. Stop motherfucking telling on niggas, man. Take your own charge, take your own beat. You know what I mean? Stop throwing shit under your man's seat and acting like you ain't put that shit under there, man. And then the nigga who getting the shit thrown under the seat, stop faking like it was cool. Like you didn't know your man did that. Like you thought it was yours, nigga. You know your man did that shit, man. Beat the fuck out that nigga right through you touchdown in the motherfucking CPU unit. Whatever the fuck that shit is. You know what I mean? The right through you getting the motherfucking intake, nigga. Whoop that nigga ass. The first time I don't care if the police, right there in front of the police before they lock your ass up. Whoop that nigga ass. If it's a bitch that did it, whoop that bitch ass. Whoop that bitch ass. I don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas need to motherfucking keep this shit extra real with your motherfucking self. Stop bullshitting yourself and stop curving what you want to say and what you want to do. Because other motherfuckers think that because you think you got to fulfill something to somebody else. So I tell you bitch ass niggas, everybody, you know what I mean? I'm gonna take your motherfucking beef. I ain't gonna tell on you niggas, but you're gonna have a hell of a motherfucking fun time and a roller coaster ride every time we cross paths in that jail, nigga. Cause I'm gonna be on lockdown every motherfucking day. Every time I get out of lockdown, I'm trying to get to the unit where you at, nigga. Off the no bullshit, cause I'm gonna dump your ass on your head every day. I don't care a fuck if you die in that motherfucker and I catch a motherfucker never charge. Guess what? This is the pill system, nigga. Stop telling on niggas, man. Take y'all beef, man. Stop throwing shit up under niggas' seats and saying that is, you know what I mean, theirs and shit. Niggas stop accepting that shit, man. If niggas stop accepting most of that shit that niggas is motherfucking doing, then niggas will know, man. This shit is still real out here, man. I'm gonna tell y'all, man. Keep everything by the pound, every day by the pound, man. Live that shit up to the fullest, man. Keep that shit the way it's supposed to, man. Cause remember, man, Harriet Tubman was freeing the motherfucking slaves, nigga. She was never scared. She ain't telling on nobody. You know what I mean? No bullshit. When Malcolm and Martin stood up in front of them motherfuckers and said what they wanted to, or when any white person stood up in front of everybody and said what they wanted to support everything, they wasn't scared, man. So y'all niggas stop being scared. Stop letting niggas throw their charges on you. And niggas stop accepting the charge and coming back and chilling with them niggas like that shit is motherfucking cool, man. That shit is not cool, man. Leave that shit there, Wardy. And I keep that shit extra real all the time, because I keep it real with my motherfucking self, you know what I mean? I bleed blood and breathe air just like you do, nigga. So nigga, take your motherfucking beef, nigga, from out here, man. Off no bullshit. Y'all niggas saying all that shit like y'all niggas is motherfucking gangsters and real. Man, I ain't met too many real ass gangsters in a long time. And if I did, them niggas got more gray hairs in their face than I do. You feel me? And that's where most people be. Most people be acting like these niggas is gangsters, letting these niggas carry it like they gangsters. You know what I mean? Why? Why? Because they got motherfucking guns and cells, the stuff you in, handcuffs and shit. You know what I mean? Nah, man. Stop playing that shit. Stop letting all this dumb ass shit happen and shit, man. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas stop letting these people think that they the biggest gang out here, man. We people, man. Have your back, man. Have your folks back, man. You know what I mean? Stop letting them niggas get away with that shit. Big cousins and big cousins start beating up little cousins, man. Letting them know this shit is still real. You know what I mean? Uncles and nephews. Listen to your uncles, man. Them niggas beat your ass for acting stupid. Guess what, nigga? Then you doing some stupid ass shit, man. You know what I mean? And all y'all sexy ass ladies, put them motherfucking cigarettes down and start smoking them joints. Leave that shit to them motherfucking ugly people, man. By the pound, Ward. Believe that.